Hello everyone and welcome back to Starmade and welcome back to my little ship over here. Yeah, I made some progress here, especially at the middle section of the ship. And let's have a look from here a bit closer. And personally, I'm pretty proud about this nice hull detail over here with this window inside this black hull frame. And also these green background lights. So yeah, that's what the ship will look like in the end when everything is finished. So we will have these green blocks dividing the hull in different sections. There will be windows and gaps and green lights and everything. So it should give you an idea. And here inside, this is the airlock to the bridge I built in the last episode. This is the bridge, as you may remember. So yeah, this was pretty tough here. It took a lot of time for me to build this. This is the exit of the stairs. Here's the staircase. So over here you will exit the stairs and you can enter the bridge. There's not much space, as you can see. Not much, so it was very hard to build a way up here to this airlock, and especially this here. But it is pretty organic. I think it fits well to the rest of the ship's interior and exterior. So, but today I'd like to continue over here at the front side, because there's also still a lot of things left to do inside of this upper part over here. As you can see, I also continue down here. Now the hull is closed here at this area, so I could also finish these hallways over here. Also down here. Here it is already finished. This part is already finished. So that's basically what it will look in the end over here as well. And also up here. So, but like I said, today I'd like to continue in, yeah, at this area here. The upper deck now. And basically my plan for the future is I'd like to put all the weapon systems, or most of the weapon systems, inside of this here. So there will be also the main or the long range weapon system. There will be some sort of what is it called, hatch or so in the front. And here there will be I will work with beam weapons and all the necessary blocks will be here also for the weapons effects. And this is some sort of yeah tunnel, or yeah, a hallway through this area, and inside of this I will put the logic system for the ship's controls. So this is another thing I need to do. This will be not very easy, but let's continue with the hull first, so then we know how much space we have. And this is the thing I'd like to do in this episode. Let's continue with the hull frame around this. And yeah, I think I'm going to do this on time lapse, because it's a lot of work to do, not so interesting probably. So yeah, I will start over here. Yeah, let's go. Let's jump on time lapse. Okay, so basically my idea here is to add smaller turrets here later. So anti-fighter turrets, you can say, smaller ones. And yeah, I'm trying to build some sort of turret turret docking point. Sorry. And I think, no, this was not a good idea because this will not look good in the end. So I think I should build this another way. Probably more something like this. We can use the symmetry plane for the moment. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. Let's do something like this. Just some sort of background light would be nice in the end. That's the reason why I tried the other thing first. So, but yeah, I think this will be better. And probably we can copy paste this now. Is it possible? I think it should. If we not copy... No, there's not much in place, so we can simply copy the whole row. Let's try to do so. Let's activate the copy mode. I think we need 7 in Z direction. In Y we need 3, and let's see how long this should be. Something like this. No, actually more something like this, right? Looks good from here. I think this is long enough. Probably too long. Sorry. No, I think it's good. It's good. And let's see, can we grab the whole thing over here? No. Let's add something like this. Wait a second. Ooh. Like this over here, just temporarily. Alright, copy. And now this is interesting. Now we can see what we are doing, what we are copying, and what we'd like to paste. This is interesting. Very nice, very nice. I think we need to do something like we've done over here as well. We need to put the block that we can... No, if we click here, it should work. So what is a good distance between them? That's another great question. I think I'd like to have one block space between them. Something like this. It looks right? Oh, the turret module is do not have the right orientation, but this is not a problem. This is something I can change later. Let's just simply copy in another one. So let's see how well it fits. It's one too close, right? One too close. Oh, I think I did it the same mistake again. We need 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. No, it's right. It's right. Yeah, I think it fits perfectly. Fits perfectly. From here it looks nice. Let's deactivate the paste mode. Alright, 3 turrets, perfect. So let's continue with the hull. So I'm not sure about the front part over here. How this should look like. I will try around a bit here, I think. For the moment it is okay. And yeah, someone asked me in the comments why I sometimes do not move in my episodes. Especially when I'm on time-lapse, I think. Because then I go back and try to take a look from a bit far away, because I start to think about, does it look good what I'm doing here? So that's the reason why I sometimes step back from the ship and just take a look at it, because I am, in that case, I'm sometimes not sure if things are good how they are. So, but for the moment I think we are good. Tab G, of course. So from here it looks nice so far. And yeah, let's continue down here with a couple of other black holes. As you can see, I'd like to put something pretty similar to this. I'd like to repeat this over here, and then this part will be connected with this part. And inside of this there are reactor blocks and these power, what are they called? Power capacitor blocks. So yeah, it's a secondary reactor inside of this part. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned if we will have enough power in the end, so I added this one. All right, but let's continue with the hull. Okay, so I just finished the hull over here, and I think at the moment it is a bit boring. So then here things are very organic, especially with the background lights. But up here there's too much closed hull, I think. This is something I need to change, and I need to think about. So yeah, but this will take some time. And another thing I'm not sure about is the other proportions, you know? Probably this little jump here is a bit too large, you know? this part here left is too small till this corner. So I'm not sure about this. I need to think about this, but yeah, if I will change this, I think I will do this later away from camera, because yeah, let's think about this first. Maybe it's not the case. And so, but now we know how much space we have inside of this part over here. It's actually not so much space left as I thought. So, oh, we can put some whole blocks inside here. So, let's start with the tube over here, probably. And for this, we should continue with the part down here, because I'd like to put black blocks here as well, and there will be also these lights. And oh, sorry, there's something going on outside, and I think it will be easier to do this as long as there is nothing up here. Right? So, and basically I'd like to keep it simple down here under the ship, under the upper deck. I'd like to add just just, yeah, a very flat black whole part, because I think there's going on enough down here and at both sides. They are not finished at the moment, and so let's keep it easy. Down here, just something like this. So now things are not so bright anymore. This is also good. Here we need a penter. Sometimes it's hard to say if the orientation is the right one. Yes, looks good. Let's add another row. Oh, of course, in another orientation, or we could put this simply over here. So, you'd like to put some lights inside of this. Yeah, just a simple row. Something like this. There are still whole blocks left, so we can so we will not have any lights from these inside of the interior later. All right. So let's see, hopefully this will be not too bright in the end, but I think it's okay because there are black blocks around them. And yeah, like I said, let's keep simple over here. And here we can add white blocks, white wedges. Something like this. And white whole blocks. And now we need to be careful because, oh, this is pretty bright again. Jesus. But I think this will change because I will close this area here right now. Let's put, I don't know, for the moment, let's put temporarily a black block over here. Because I need just a wedge. A single wedge. Yeah, way better, way better. It's not so bright down there. Okay, now I just need to connect this here down, this one down here to the part up there. So we should start with the lights. And wedged lights would be cool. There are new wedge lights. I'm not sure. There are a couple of new wedges with the last update. We have wedge doors, which is pretty cool. So if there are not new wedge lights would be another cool thing. Alright, now we need the power reactor module. It's, yeah, basically parallel to this green light, so let's put them here parallel as well. It's a nice place here for a secondary reactor because we can hide this here. It's yeah. I have the main reactor system inside of the ship with the reactor core room down here, so it looks pretty cool. So, but I think it's a nice idea to have some sort of backup or additional reactor because we will need a lot of power for the ship hidden somewhere. So, and I think it's the perfect place up here because here we can build a simple straight row of reactor blocks. And also these here, the power capacitors, because we need to store a lot of power as well. So this will be a bit more difficult probably. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Yeah, so this way, because of course all these blocks needs to be connected to each other. And let's continue. Let's put them right through this. There's a lot of traffic going on today outside. So a lot of noise pollution for this episode. I'm sorry. Oh, let's add hull blocks here inside as well. All right. So this is good. And this will be interesting now. How to how to put this here. Sorry. Okay, this is the right orientation. Now we need to connect this here to these. But can we use probably the tetras and pentras for this? I'm not sure about. Let's put a... Oh yeah, I think we can do this. Yes, I think this is a good idea. So... Alright, and let's build one up here. Oh yes, so we connected the black blocks down here. I think from here it's a bit easier to see because here's a lot more sun. This is weird, by the way. Here it is so bright you cannot even see any hull details, and it's just the sun. And over there it's already quite dark, and I don't know why that is here. Sometimes I play on my MacBook with this same single player world, and I play away from camera and build stuff, and there things, the lighting is, it seems to be much more balanced. And now actually not. Things are a bit too dark there, so I think they're here a bit too bright. So I don't know why. Yeah, but it's alpha, or maybe I did something wrong with the options here, because I use different graphic options. I set different options because, yeah, my PC is a bit more powerful. Maybe I set something wrong here. However, let's continue down here with the black blocks. Can we repeat this probably over here as well? let's turn on the lighten, so it will be a bit easier for us now. I think it's just necessary. Yes, this is interesting, to put these blocks this way. All right, but now it's going to be interesting probably, or just this way. Yeah, I like these types of wedges, these pentas and tetras. You can do pretty cool stuff with them. It's awesome. Nice addition to the game. So I think this row of green lights should simply end over there. Yes, and from there I will build just a few black hole blocks. I think it's the best way to do it like this. So over here we can add another shield capacitor, and let's add, of course, black wedges over there, something like this. Black hole blocks down here. We can probably just, situation over there. Yeah, let's add some shield capacitor blocks and some more shield rechargers. I think we need more shield recharging rate. So, but this should end over here, because later I'd like to put the weapon systems inside of this, so we need the space. But what we can probably do is we can just remove these whole blocks and put some additional shield blocks and shield capacitor, shield recharger and shield capacity blocks, sorry, here instead. Oh, there's also space for things. Interesting. So I think this is good. Let's simply put a row of shields blocks and shield capacitor. So, all right. So till there, sorry. So perfect. At the moment we have, I'm not sure if you can read this, it's a bit small up at the left side. I can barely read this by myself. At the moment we have 52,000 shields and a shield recharge rate of 3,500. Actually, I have no idea if this is good or not. So I think the recharge rate is probably not that bad, because that means 3,500 units of shields per second, if I understand the concept right. So that means in around let me think for a second, and in around 15 seconds I would say the shield system should be completely recharged. This is pretty quick, but I think 50,000 shields is not so much. So I think for the moment we have enough shield recharge blocks, but we could need some more shield capacity or blocks. So, but yeah, there will be still enough empty space inside of the ship to add more of them. Okay, this was that. Like I said, over here I have to think about which way these row of green blocks should go. This way, or if it should go upwards or downwards probably. This is also a option. And so let's stop with these black blocks over here. We can, oh, this is probably a good place for additional shield blocks, but let's just build a nice finish here for a nice corner or something like that. I think let's just add a wedge. I think this is enough. So, and white hardened holes. And then we can just put a green light over here, so there will be a nice background light inside of this as well. So we can deactivate the lighten, and yeah, can have a look down here now. It's pretty interesting, I think. Looks pretty technical. This is what I wanted over here. This is, I'm not sure about this. It's probably not such a nice detail here. Oh, sorry. A bit laggy. But for the moment, it's okay. And yeah, it looks pretty technical inside this gap between the upper deck and the lower deck. And this is what I wanted. So yeah, and I think there's not much time left for the episode. Unfortunately, I did not manage to build so much new stuff as I wanted to do. This is always my problem. Can probably just continue a bit this way, and oh, this is a bit too long. Perfect. So yeah, let's put these light inside of it there. I think it's a good idea that the quote-unquote roof here is a bit more is simpler than the lower part over here. So let's add just a row of black wedges. Also over there. And let's add, yeah, black blocks over here. Tab G. Yeah, and I think this is good now. And I think this should give you a idea, or now a very good idea what the look of the ship will be in the end. I definitely need more hull details up here. Oh, it's so goddamn bright. More hull details, and I think this could be useful. And of course, here we need to do a couple of things. Their details will be pretty easy because we will have these green rows of blocks over here as well, and this will divide the hull up here in two parts, into a left and to a right part. I think this will look pretty cool in the end, but this here is a bit boring, or what do you think? I'm not sure actually about these little exterior lights. They are really small, and maybe in the end it will look better if I will close this with hull as well, so that we have a bit more. So here we need a bit more details probably, and down here we need probably a bit more closed hull. So then both parts together will better fit together. Now there's too much difference between them. I think probably this is the solution. So yeah, anyway, that were just my thoughts. These are the things I'm thinking about every time I just hang around my ship and stop moving. So yeah, but now this episode is over. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, goodbye.